Hello and welcome back to the channel. My name is Jonas Rex and I am the captain of the 1912 Titanic swim team. I am here with Ferret Twister again for another collab. He has another amazing road deck that we're going to put on display today. Ferret Twister, would you like to go ahead and introduce yourself for today and then talk about what we have cooking?
Oh yeah. So I'm Ferret Twister. I got a channel here on YouTube, and I'm a at least I hope a good friend of Jonas is here.
Of course, man.
And we've done a lot of. We've already done a cook before, and I like to do weird rogue decks. I don't play meta because I'm weird like that. And this one's an interesting creature. Somebody was asking me at one point how we could make about using Terapagos to a benefit instead of a deficit. And this popped into my head, Gyarados. Because see, you gotta have a monkey, you gotta have monkeys here to spread the damage, help with the spread damage. And in order to do 360 every turn, you have to have damage on everything. And Gyarados is decently bulky for a stage 1, I'd say. So you usually want to start with either Uxie or the Terapagos, generally.
Copy that. So Terapagos to start the energy excel or Uxie to start the damage spread, right?
Yeah,
awesome.
One of the two. They're interchangeable. I mean, I realized that Latias might have been a little cumbersome for this deck, just to get out, because it's mostly single prizers, and Gyarados is already a double prizer. It's huge already for a knockout.
Right.
So basically it's just turbo. Yeah, we got Crispin, turbo Energize, all the good stuff to make sure the acceleration goes off. Amulet of Hope is very big too, because that helps you get all your pieces. You could get your Terapagos if you didn't, get one initially.
All right.
Your Uxie or your Crispins.
And this energy split right here. This is 3 darks for the monkeys, obviously. What is the psychic for? Oh, for Uxie, of course.
That would probably be Uxie. Yeah. And so the Terapagos can also spread these energy to the Gyarados. Perfect. Which makes it basically the idea is Crispin, Terapagos, use the Terapagos to charge up 3 energy on the Gyarados, and then sometimes and I've done this more often than not, I Crispin another water onto Gyarados, and chances are I might have an Earthen Vessel or another water in hand, so instead of attaching the other energy I grabbed from the deck, I attach a water in hand if I have it. So you're basically swinging with Gyarados pretty quickly here.
All right. Well, I'd love to see this Gyarados get swinging pretty quickly, and as always, when Ferret, it's Ferret, right? Because that's the Pokemon, and Ferret is the actual animal. When Ferret Twister is on board, he's going to be coaching me through this. I have no experience with the deck other than looking through it, trying to get an idea of what the concept is. So feel free to take as much of the screen time as you need. I am just a vessel for learning this deck on the fly. I might offer some changes as we go along, but hopefully we get some dubs. That's what we're here for.
One of the things you could also add to this, because it does work, is the Smooch 'em. That's another option, because 2 Psychic right on the Gyarados, and then you've got 2 energy down, basically.
I do like
it's kind of crazy.
Hello, Jonas here from the future. What ended up happening in game 1 is that we absolutely crop dusted our opponent. We got set up way too quick for them. We actually didn't even get to use the other components of the deck because we were actually just able to one-shot everything that they had in play with Gyarados' base attack. So after that, we went into game 2, and what ends up happening in game 2 is that we absolutely get ourselves destroyed by a Dragapult who gets the jump on us, right? They hit our Magikarps before we had a chance to turn them into Gyaradoses. But what that means is that we get to take a best of 3 and bring you guys the absolute perfect performance, I would say. in a game 3 where we get to showcase exactly what the deck is capable of doing, and you guys get to see that, and hopefully we walk away with the dub in a row. I want to see how...
And that's... Oh, how it goes going second.
Yeah. Oh, wow. We actually opened the Terapagos and the Buddy-Buddy Poffin. I think we're
That's huge.
Really good spot.
Yeah, that's huge. Yeah, usually this deck does have a good first turn.
I should have put the Uxie in the active, because the Magikarp will not be a Terra type Pokemon on our first turn here.
Oh, true. You are so right.
Might have thrown, but we're just gonna top deck the Switch. Like, that's everything's gonna be fine.
You know, maybe Latios was the shout. I don't know, but it could be.
Oh, okay. Good thing we went second, because that means they can't but do us.
Yeah, that would be absolutely horrible for you right about now.
Artisan, that helps us. All right.
Yeah, so they're just giving us the outs.
Oh, okay. Dragapult again. This is a chance to redeem.
All right, so it's redemption arc. Best 2 of 3 Dragapult.
Need a Switch badly.
Oh yeah.
I didn't get there.
Double Poffin's kind of good though, because that means they have to take out. If they take out 2 Magikarps, they can't take out the third.
Exactly my thoughts here. I'm gonna get the... I take the Cleffa just so we have a pivot.
Yeah.
Our bench is full. That's okay.
If they do get set up turn 1, you have a lot of options here.
Right, we just attach Prism Charge is the biggest one.
Yeah. If they can't attack here, they're probably just going to try to go for the item lock.
There you go, item lock. We attach Prism Charge, and then we are unfortunately a top deck and a dream away from getting ourselves out of the active.
I guess that's just the way Gyarados rolls now.
Okay, so they do rare candy, but unless they have the
they would need an energy,
otherwise
they're not. Yeah, or they're not knocking anything out.
Jet headbutt,
and it would 70. It would make more sense to just item lock.
Yeah, definitely. All right, so the rescue board, interesting.
Free retreat in Dragapult. I mean, I get it, but...
Hey, they're going the Grasping Draw here. That checks out, especially because they skipped the Dracloak.
Yeah. Yeah, they have no draw off that. Water's kind of huge for the hand, especially with the Prism Charge here. So
definitely. I'm going to go ahead and Prism Charge us. 1, 2, and 3.
Perfect. Right on Gyarados.
Well, wait, we would need a Crispin next turn?
Yeah.
Is what we're hoping for.
The good news is we do have a sequence here. They knock out the Terapagos and probably 2 Pokemon on the bench. And then you come in an Uxie.
Exactly, yep.
Dusclops is an odd one, though.
That could be problematic for us.
Yeah, they could jet headbutt. Could jet headbutt.
Oh, I love the free cards. Love the free cards. This could be awesome.
That's another thing about this deck. It loves when your opponent does the thing.
Right.
It loves when they do the Iono. This deck is really great against decks that have heavy Iono. Because if you do find yourself low, generally they'll replenish your hand.
Okay, so it looks like they're definitely going to take out probably 2 of our Magikarps here, but then on the next turn we just super rod those back in. Promote Uxie. Let Uxie do her thing. Uxie's going to die. So we're going to lose 4 prizes before we start attacking, but they're definitely going to be on the back foot after that.
Yeah,
because they haven't even established...
Even if they spread damage counters to your Gyarados, they're not knocking it out. So.
Exactly. And because of that, they haven't established, okay, this might be their second Dreepy. Oh, there's no second Dreepy. So once that first Dragapult goes down, we're going to put the gas on them. We might actually pull this comeback from down 6-2.
Yeah, this deck is great at being a comeback king.
There goes the Poffin, but the Poffin, why did they not just get the Dreepy off of the Artisan?
I don't know.
I don't get paid enough to answer those questions.
I did not expect that at all. Just I would have gotten the Dreepy off the Artisan, but I guess they had other plans.
Maybe they're trying to get their hand size lower for a better grasping draw in the future.
I guess so. They're definitely not going to be doing too well.
So if I'm going to promote the Cleffa actually went down, so I don't have a pivot anymore. And they spread this damage very interestingly, because if we get another Gyarados, this 20 that they pinged here is quite mitigated. All right.
Yeah. Oh, there's the switch. Yeah. I'm
gonna go ahead and just attach, and then
would it make sense to go for the an Ultra Ball, maybe?
Get the Ultra Ball, and then
get another Gyarados. And the Heavy Baton. Yeah, get another Gyarados and a Heavy Baton.
Love that.
That would make sense.
Heavy Baton, Ultra Ball.
That's huge.
All right, well, first, I do need the Super Rod here, because we need to put back... Oh, that was it. No, I thought in my head, the Magikarps got... got starched. Okay, I'm just going to put these back. He did. They are still there. He left them. I'm going to go Crispin and this because we have the attachment for turn on the next one. So we can just go ahead and go get the other Gyarados. I think we'll survive that misplay. I don't think that ends us.
No.
And I can actually go and put more threats on the board via a Munkidori.
Huge monkey. Yeah.
And let's get that over there. We don't need to switch. I'm just going to put 20 on everything.
You just got the pings.
All right. So this dies, of course. So they're going to go this and the Magikarp. And then we just promote and attack and attack and attack. That's pretty much the game after that.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, if after this turn, because they're going to take 2 prizes, we actually won't be able to let our Gyarados die, though. So that kind of does mitigate the Heavy Baton.
True.
We do have
but it does.
Iono puts more cards in her hand. I'm okay with this.
True. And it puts less in theirs.
Ooh, Turos. Okay, we just pick up our Gyarados when the time comes.
We got Crispin, Dark Energy, which is perfect. We can basically Crispin and attach the Dark to Monkey.
Yep. So the play I'm thinking here is we're going to attack. So on this turn, we're going to Crispin because they don't have a backup attacker set up. We'll go ahead and get a water onto the Gyarados, attach the Dark to the Munkidori.
I just realized you could take a 3-prize turn here too.
Via the Munkidori, you're right. Let's Crispin first. We're committed to this play. Grabbing both. No, water does not go to my hand. Water goes to my Gyarados.
You could also get another monkey down before attacking.
This is the way. I don't want to put any more liability.
I would have artisaned for the monkey and Nest Ball for the Fez, but I see your logic. No more 2-prizers on the field.
Right. I don't want to put any 2-prizers because then we just kind of lose to boss. But
yeah.
I want to. Nothing is really allowed to die here. I guess if they go after this, maybe it deters them. But
yeah, fair enough.
We take the KO here. And when push comes to shove, after they eventually do some damage to it, we will go ahead and Turo it up and avoid that entirely.
I do feel as if, though, they are going to try to pop that Dusclops. I would boss in the Dusclops if they don't pop it.
I think we can win next turn with this boss, because we'll actually just Munkidori damage away onto the Cleffa and then just attack the Fez.
True. That is a very...
If they don't pop, and if they do pop the Dusclops, then we just attack whatever's left and win.
Yeah.
The comeback is they actually got rid of the crystal.
They got rid of the crystal?
Wow. Okay, they really...
Oh, this is so free. This is a comeback king deck. Look at that.
I think this is over.
Yeah, that was a folly of a Dragapult player. I don't think they had a rare candy in hand. I think that's what the problem was.
There's no way they did. I wonder if they they didn't flip the script yet, though. You got to think that they have to flip the script before they commit to their route.
I think they forgot. They had Arven in hand. I think they genuinely forgot.
Wow.
Or maybe they just were so focused on the Cleffa play. See, Dragapult players can be very narrow-minded. That's why I don't play it, because I'd probably be the same.
Then you're extra mad. I'm playing the best deck and I keep losing.
Yeah, this is the meta. Why is it not working?
Oh man, this is a showcase victory right here. Takes down the Dragapult.
I used to have a friend who loved Charizard, right, back when it was big.
Mm-hmm.
And he just loved Charizard as a Pokemon. And I get why, because with the Terra typing especially, he kind of got a big old boost.
Mm-hmm.
So I actually made him a Charizard deck, and I had never played this deck before in my life. I knew nothing about it. And I stumbled across, I forget what the card was. It was a really niche, unheard of card. And the deck was very minimalistic in the way it was set up, right?
Mm-hmm.
And if I could remember what it was, I might even still have it somewhere. Or I might have just outright deleted it because I do not like to play Zard. But somehow this deck, when it would go up against mirror matches, because that's all there was on the ladder, was Zard for a whole 2 months straight.
And it's kind of made a resurgence, this format. I noticed last week I was playing against Zard after Zard after Zard, and I did not understand why.
Yeah, I think it might have to do with the Grimmsnarl.
Could be.
It might in some way. I don't know what that, or maybe it's the Metagross. I don't know. Something about big, beefy Mons kind of scares the ex-Charizard players back into playing Charizard again.
Maybe it's old reliable. And here we go, boss for the win. Oh, do they disconnect here? Okay, sick.
Yeah. Oh yeah, just a little. It's all right. You got this. Absolute victory. I do not like the way that thing does that. The little shutter thing.
Oh,
when he hits something for big damage. It freaks me out a little. I'm like, what's happening to their cards?
Dude, I hate some of the glitches in this game. They're absolutely match throwing, and it just feels worse when you're in a great match and all of a sudden your card just stays floating and doesn't return back.
Oh, you have the floating card glitch too.
Yeah, so many people have. But we made it.
Oh.
We made it. We've done it. We defeated Dragapult. We lost to a Dragapult. We defeated, I don't even know what our game 1 was against, but we defeated that too. Another successful.
Oh yeah, it was like a Greninja, I think, right?
Yeah,
Terra Greninja.
Some Greninja, Baxcalibur. Like we didn't even see what the backup attacker was. So we've seen it. The deck is fast. You can set up quickly. Even when you don't set up quickly, you have a lot of comeback potential because you can just one-hit KO pretty much anything. If they're using baby Pokemon, Munkidori is absolutely free for extra prizes. I am a fan of this deck. If you guys like rogue decks too, I would definitely go try it out. And again, if you like rogue decks, make sure you go check out Ferret Twister. All of his videos, absolutely banger rogue ideas, and he's just constantly cooking. So if you guys love rogue decks, that is the channel you want to go check out. If you're here for the charisma, the comedy, the misplays, you could stick around. You don't have to leave when you go see Ferret Twister. We're all in this together. But until next time, I'll go ahead and let you say goodbye to the audience.
All right, guys. make sure you sub to this man. He's a good dude. He's a good dude. His content's great. Also, one more thing about the comeback, real fast before the thing clicks off. You could also use, if your opponent can't get a good setup, you can always use Uxie and Uxie twice, and use Monkey to knock out a Dreepy or a little basic Pokemon. So remember to do that as well. That's pretty fun.
Yep. Yeah. Lots of play lines that we got in this deck. For a deck that seems very like linear, tons of play lines that we have available.
Oh yeah, it's a comeback king. 360 is a huge number, and I am so glad we got to see it do some real stuff.
Yep. And until next time, I am your captain of the 1912 Titanic swim team, Jonas Rex, signing out.